Leadership Connections introducing new robot and robotics artificial intelligence.
This is how you know something's flat. See how the bubble is in between but not full? Now it's perfectly in the middle. Now it's
What do you think the future of AI is?
It's just gonna make things easier. Like that's what AI is gonna do in the future, and I believe that people choose AI for good things and to actually get their ideas more sharper, more sharper, and like to actually develop them, without having to do as much work as it was in the past. This is just a way to get things done quicker and easier.
Anything you'd like to say about the workshop that happened today?
Yeah, I love it. I loved interacting with the kids and explaining them what I do basically, and like everything I do and how I learned certain things. And yeah, it's just a brief exposure of things that we do basically.
And you really inspire them. I mean, like you're a real inspiration. You inspire me, and I'm like, oh, so keep doing that and keep working. Keep rising to the top. You know what I mean? Because you're doing your thing and you have a good head on your shoulders. Your parents should be proud. And thank you so much for just giving me some time to talk to you and come here and inspiring the younger generation. Because I can see that from the beginning to now, you've changed their life. You know what I mean? You may change the whole trajectory of their lives. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Anything else you want to say?
I mean, yeah, last I want to say that you never know what impact you can make on somebody else's life by you just showing up and giving them exposure about something. And I'm really glad that I did that day with bringing all this stuff that I did.
And tell me about the dog. Just a little bit about the dog, about the robots that you brought, the dog and the.
Yeah. So we have a bipedal robot and we have a quadruped. The quadruped is used for like carrying stuff, and like the humanoid is basically just a human but made out of metal, basically.
Okay. So in the future, will we have people like that?
Yeah, this is gonna be normal. It's gonna be normalized. Like in the future, it's already normal in China, and I think in 10 years or less, it's probably gonna be like you're gonna see robot industries like nothing.
Okay. So how are they gonna power up?
I mean, by people just charging the batteries of the robot, just developing, having
Longer life batteries.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to say?
That's it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you.
I'm Mr. Sweeper, okay? Currently, I serve as the Director of AI and Robotics Arts at UNCSA, okay? Yeah, so if you're into those type of things, we're gonna show you a few things. I really hope you are, which is cool, because from being a drone pilot to helping you get your license to even building robots and programming them is kind of like what we do at this moment.
Could you tell me about what you do and what you were doing today in the workshop?
Yeah, sure. I a director of AI and robotics arts at University of North Carolina School of the Arts in Winston-Salem, and we do robotic and AI research to help incorporate this into our community through the arts. So it could be through dance or design or any of those things. And so today I brought drones and robots.
Okay, and how did you think the children received you?
Oh, I think it's great. One thing I like about the youth and children is that when they get this technology in their hands, they actually show us how they're the workforce of the future. They actually been built and made for this. So where we may shy around away from it because it's new and we're afraid it's going to take our jobs, the jobs were actually made for them. So they embrace it and they just want to engage with it and work with it.
And what was what was the most interesting thing as far as so far in your career? What's the most like highlight of your career?
Oh, well, it's actually seeing my students take some of the things that I share with them and grow on their own and do great things. Like one of my assistants that's here, Alan Johnson, who he was my high school student about 2 years ago, but then he's back helping me now. And so the skills that he learned from technology and gaining his drone license has allowed him to see and meet people across the country, and he's doing great things. So for instance, he gained all of his certifications through with AI and Anthropic. So he really can go and get a job that's $85,000 a year without even a college degree at this point, because he's learned how to think, by using the right tools. And so my greatest thing is seeing my students know how to find these tools and grow from them and be, self-thinkers.
So AI is here to stay?
It is, but what it is we we learn how to use it so that we could become better and use it as a tool, and that we're on top of it, and it's not going to take our jobs because we're creating our own jobs and sources with it.
Okay, so any advice for anyone looking to go into the technology field?
Yeah, embrace what you know. Focus on your creative side. There's a lot of scare about AI, but it's not creative. We are the ones that make it creative. We're the ones who actually pour into it to get the results. So learn how to use it as a tool so that you can, gain back from it. It's there to help you. And so just don't be afraid of it. Find your own path.
Okay, and is there anything else you'd like to tell our audience?
Just remember, for everyone that's out there, you can never say the wrong thing to the right person. So just don't be ashamed of who you are. We're built to last as a people. So just go out there and show people who you are and your passion, and everything else is going to come and follow and bless you.
I have been working as a volunteer in the program that I developed the concept for 36 years. So every time we see trends that we think we can start addressing our young people and prepping them for the workplace, we always bring that in. I thought the workshops were very beneficial. The young people were really engaged. I was really excited, particularly as they got to know how to program the robots and to figure out how the robots actually operate. When the humanoid robot walked up and started shaking hands with them, some of them were hesitant, but then they really realized that the robot only wanted to shake their hands, and then they started warming up to it and wanting to program it, and I thought that was fantastic.
Yes. I believe that a door was open. So I do feel like these children will be changing their whole perspective on career exploration.
Yes, and I think it's really important to expose our children very early. There are two reasons. One is our children need to understand that they can make a living with certifications. While they may be matriculating to college, they can get a certification in robotics, or they can get certifications in the skilled trades, and they can make some real money while they are going to college. There's summer jobs out there. The kids are always looking for summer jobs. But the other part of that is learning a backup skill. You may want to go to college to be a psychologist, but then if the job market is not there and you are certified in STEM, then you can get a job somewhere and you can make a good living.
Well, you hear the drills going on in the background. There's still a lot of activity going, but I just wanted to thank you for all you do in the community. And y'all just make sure y'all support Kathy Harrelson and all the other organizations that she is affiliated with, because she's not doing anything but helping children. She's helping to feed them as well as teach them and inspire them. So thank you so much.
You're certainly welcome. And don't forget the fitness part. That's why Red Carpet Kids was developed.
Oh yeah, the fitness
Because
part.
it's all about nutrition, fitness, and wellness.
Yes.
And Mr. Taji has done an absolutely fantastic job with getting our kids engaged.
Oh, they love him.
That's
honey.
right.
The
Thank you
kids
so
love
much.
Taji. Thank you so much for putting all this together.
You're welcome.
And you and your staff.
You're certainly welcome. Thank you. You all will be following Mr. Taji. He's going to take you into the boxing room, and we're going to have a little fun. Then, after that, you will be joining Mr. Terrell for your construction class. Will that be okay? All right. Thank you all so much.
So I'm gonna go around the room, and what I want you to do is give your name and then explain to me what exercise means to you, okay? What's poppin' up popcorn, y'all? It's your boy Ty G. I am actor, comedian, entertainer, based from Greensboro, North Carolina. However, we're in High Point, North Carolina today because Red Carpet Kids USA, and not even that, U360, we're here with our trade exploration of training where we've had robotics, we've had the exercise, get moving part, that's where I come in. We've also had we got construction going on right now, and so we've literally given these kids literally a 360 experience of what they could possibly do in the workforce someday, and we're giving them hands-on learning right here, right now. And so it's been amazing. The kids have been excited. They've learned a lot, I hope. They're in there with all smiles on their faces. Literally, I've been spectating the whole day before we got to my part, and they've literally been just lit up and just excited with questions and just enthusiasm and just being present in the moment and just trying stuff, even if they haven't tried it before. And so it's been amazing to see the kids just blossom. And hopefully they'll leave here knowing what they want to get into, and if they don't want to get into this, it's something that they learn to do and they can take it on and apply to the world. So,
Yeah, they know it's something else in the world, and it's really good. 'Cause it looks like they've been learning a lot about boxing and things like that.
That
So
too.
That's in your aspect, because you're the physical fitness
Correct, yes ma'am.
guru around here. So tell us, just tell the audience what you do as far as your career.
Yes, ma'am. So, my role here today was the Let's Move ambassador for Red Carpet Kids USA. So we focus on nutrition, fitness, heart healthiness, and wellness. And so I just made exercising more fun, more appealing to a younger audience. Because when you think about it, sometimes it's a dread to get into it. But once you start it, once you find out what works for you, you have a blast. When I walked in the room, they were already in there playing with the equipment like boxing, and they were some lifting weights, there was some jump roping. So it's just something that comes natural to you and what appeals to your eyes. So that's what they did. As you can see, construction's going on. This is real life, y'all. It's real life. But as far as my everyday, I'm a full-time actor, comedian, entertainer. So I've been doing content for 13 years. I've been on social media for 13 years, been creating content for 11 years this past April. And so I do all types of skits, characters, I make music, I dance. So that's one way I incorporate what I love to do into what I do at Red Carpet Kids USA with music and dancing, artistic emotion. And so I just find a way to bridge both worlds together to make it relevant, to meet the kids where they are, and just make it something that they can remember and apply to their own lives. So yeah.
Any advice you can give to the viewers, leadership connections, people that are following 360 Kids and Red Carpet Kids?
Absolutely. My thing is this: everything that you do is a mindset thing. And so don't think because somebody else is doing it or you think they're doing it better that you can't find your way in the midst of what's going on. There's room enough just for you. And when I say God made only one of you, so it's so important that you step into that superpower and do what you were called to do. Whether you can figure it out or not, that's what we got God for, to direct our steps. And so just know there's a superpower inside you, and that anything you set your mind to doing, you can do it. It's so cliche. However, I'm a living witness, living proof that through the ups and downs, if you stick it out, especially with the plan that God has for you, it will never fail. So just keep your head up straight and keep your eye focused on Him, and you can do it.
360 is our program that focuses on learning trade skills and getting you ready to be prepared for whatever comes next in your life.
Hi, I'm Lakeisha Ross Johnson. I'm with the Women's Foundation of North Carolina, which supports the Leadership Connection as well as our last installment of our Youth 360 program for this year, 25-26. We have had such a phenomenal time with our youth and teaching them trade skills and workforce development skills so that they are ready and have already begun to think about the things that they want to do when they grow up.
So what was your favorite part about the workshop?
Even though the robots kind of, they make me feel some kind of way, I still think that it's amazing just to see how the kids engage with the robots, for them to understand where they initially start. You have to build them up and the technology behind it, but not only that, but to see somebody that looks like them be able to put them together and take control of that, and him talk about all of the privileges that come with the skills that he has. So I love to see them make that connection and see that light bulb go off and them have that aha moment.